Harvey, Elon Musk tweeted that he's also selling almost all his physical possessions and won't own a house. He also renewed his call for reopening the economy and then recited the Star-Spangled Banner, or at least parts of it, which is certainly odd, but odd is okay for Twitter. I want to focus on his tweet about Tesla's share price being too high. Does that potentially violate the amended accord with the SEC?
Yes, I think it potentially does. In part because he was directed to have his tweets run through the company's general counsel, and he has bragged online that he did not do so. So I think there's a potential violation of the amended consent decree that he entered into.
Is this the kind of thing, Harvey, that the SEC, though, is going to put a lot of, time and attention into? I mean, is there an incentive for them to pursue something like this that I guess some people might just dismiss as Elon Musk, being Elon Musk?
Well, there's no doubt that what he's doing, in my view, is inappropriate. I think there's also no doubt that there aren't any judicial orders or SEC regulatory directives, with one possible exception, that are going to have any impact. I think the only way to describe it is he's a visionary, but he's also, at best, an adolescent. And he doesn't take direction well, and he's incapable of keeping to his commitments. The real problem is that the SEC has much bigger fish to fry. And so the question about taking action against him on the basis of the tweet is one that's iffy, because there are many more pressing issues, particularly now with COVID-19, that the Commission is doing an excellent job of paying attention to. And in that sense, Musk is just a recurring thorn in everyone's side, but he may not be worth the time and energy and effort. There are some possible things that could be done, however, and I don't know whether anybody will even consider them, but one thing that could be done is when the company seeks to raise capital, they could be required to have a huge upfront risk factor that the company's stock is more volatile than other securities due to the whimsical public musings of the company's CEO.
I see. Okay, so that's a possibility, but I guess on its own, if we were to look past Elon Musk's history with the agency and his agreement with the SEC, is there anything potentially problematic or illegal about a CEO of a company talking down a share price like this? If it were anyone else, would this be something the SEC would concern itself with?
I think so. I think there's a lot wrong with it. CEOs are not supposed to make statements to influence the market price of their securities. There's no assurance that the SEC won't go after it. I'm just saying that it may be just an unnecessary expenditure of energy, because he's always going to be this way. But I also think that he may be subject to private litigation, and that might have some impact as well.